Hey guys, welcome back to Go Spencer. A special video today. We're going to talk about trading in your Pokemon cards, the ones you don't want, for some cards that you do want. So we have a local card store here, and what I've done is I've gone through a bunch of my extra cards, stuff I don't really want, and it's all in this box right here. You can tell there's a lot of them. Most of these are just EX cards, some A-specs, and some like full arts and stuff like that. So I'm just going to kind of show you these real quick. And then we're going to head over to our local game store and we're going to see what we can get for these. Now, normally, most people wouldn't be taking in this many cards, but what we want to do is, well, most game stores will just scan them right there and give you a value. And it's usually around 40% if you're wanting cash, and it's usually about 60% if you want to trade. So we're looking at about 60% of this total value. Since I have so many cards here, I don't even know how many, I'm going to kind of go over. I'll probably take all the full arts and the trainers and stuff like that, and I'll price them out, and then all the EX cards, I'll just let him worry about those. So, because this, I could be there for a long time. So I'm going to do some of the homework first and kind of price these out and write down the prices of all these. But first, I'm just going to show you guys what all we're working with here. And these are, like I said, these are just extra cards I don't want, don't need them for the binder. Full art trainers, repeats, duplicates, whatever you want to call it, stuff we don't need, stuff I don't want to keep, nothing of any real value, a couple dollar cards here and there might be a few $10-15 cards in this stack, but most of these are pretty cheap, as you can kind of see. Maybe I'll put a few prices of these up as I flip through them, any of the kind of the bigger ones, but a lot of these might be like $1, a couple dollars, you know what I mean. So, but they, you know what, it adds up. Then we kind of get to our full art shiny cards. Like I think these Gardevoirs might be worth some, that Mew might be worth, you know, 15 bucks or so. Just a bunch of full arts from various Scarlet and Violet sets. Nothing fancy, nothing big, couple illustration rares. And then this here is just all of our extra A-spec cards. Again, I don't know the value of these. I will have to go through and see what they're worth. Then we kind of get into these, I call them half art EXs, and the rest of this pile is just cards like these. Hits, baby hits, you know. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this pile of unwanted cards into some cards that we need for the binder. I don't know what they got for trade there. I think they have a Lily's Clefairy for around, I don't know, 180 bucks or something like that. So hopefully I have enough to get that. That would be really cool. So we're going to head over there shortly, and let's see how this goes. All right, guys, we are back. We went down to Spud's Emporium, my local card store, and I intended on making a video in there, but there was a lot of people in there, and it's really loud, and just the audio wasn't that great. So basically what we did was I traded all that stuff. I went through and I kind of priced out some of the better cards in there. I did the A-specs, I did the the full arts, and I did the trainers. I kind of started doing some of the EX cards, but basically what we're looking at is about $400, and I just told the guy to just keep the rest. I don't want those cards back at all, so he was happy. He got some extra cards. Spud takes really good care of me. He gives me a nice discount when I buy there. He lets me know when stuff comes in. He's very helpful, supportive of our channel. I give him like all my bulk. I take a lot of cards down there, give away a lot of stuff there too, just for the community in our area, plus having all these extra cards, especially at a time like this where there's not a lot of sealed product on the shelves. Well, keep people in the store happy and give them something to look through and stuff like that. So we picked up Lily's Clefairy. He had $209. It was actually $173. That was a TCG market price on this card. But like I said, your card shop, everyone might be a little different. Basically, mine right now in the current state is 60% trade-in value, so $170 really equated to somewhere around like 300 bucks or something. So basically we both really happy. So yeah, what can I say? But I just want to kind of show you guys, there's a lot of, you might have a whole ton of cards you guys might have a bunch of like EX cards and stuff like that, stuff you don't want. It's really easy to kind of trade it for stuff you need, as long as you have somebody in your local area willing to trade. I have a Discord, and on that Discord we have a buy sell trade section. There's a lot of cards I'm still looking for, so basically if you want to trade some cards, you can just let me know on there, and maybe we can work some deal out or something like that. Really kind of prefer the equal value kind of trade on there, or money on one or the other, you know, my end or your end. You know, you guys know how it goes. So we're really happy. We're trying to get all the chase cards. It seems like I haven't pulled a chase card since Stellar Crown, so I'm very pumped to actually have Lily's Clefairy here. We did a trade with our friends over at Pokérips Kellen for the Salamence right here. So basically I got the top 2 cards in this set trading cards I didn't need. So yeah, it's always a viable way. And like I said, it's kind of hard to find product right now, so might as well turn all these cards. I mean, and you guys seen that thing of cards. That was a lot of cards. I think that was 200 EX cards plus another, what, 80, 100 of the other stuff, you know, and I still got so much stuff. If you guys want to see kind of my extra stuff real quick, let me get it out. And just to show you, of course, these are all extra duplicate cards, stuff we don't need for any binder. I don't even know what's in some of this stuff. This is kind of like some Sword and Shield stuff. I keep this stuff because Spencer really likes it. Oh, we got the Umbreon there. This looks like some extra. We got some trainers, some more EXs and stuff like that. That's cool. I didn't even look through this pile. What's in this one? Yeah, some more of the same kind of stuff here. Definitely good trade value, guys. You know, these cards might not be worth a lot, but together they can be worth. They add up pretty quick. Like I said, that whole little box of cards I had was literally over $400 worth of cards, which is absolutely nuts. What's in here? This might be yeah, this is the baby shinies right here. These are duplicate baby shinies. I'm holding on to baby shinies. I think these things, especially like some of these Pikachus and Charmeleons and stuff, that might be worth some money someday. Nice. You guys can see how much Paldean Fates we open up. I've already sold and traded a whole lot of those too. What's in this guy? These are just some cards. I think mainly 151 extras. I think. No, not really. Another Umbreon. These are just some recent extras. And like I said, man, that's a lot. And some of these cards might be 50 cents, and some of these cards might be $15. You never know. This one might be a little bit better. Like, these are all golds and rainbows in this one. I've been kind of holding on to the golds and rainbows when we pull extras and stuff like that. I don't know if gold cards will ever be worth a lot, but I like to have just like a binder full of extra gold cards, you know. Some cool cards in here. Like I said, guys, if you guys ever want to trade, I am looking for a few specific cards. And again, if you guys see anything in the section right here, of course, let me know. You can just comment me, and I can give you a link to our Discord if you guys want to chit-chat one-on-one. But basically, there's a few cards I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Pikachu from Surging Sparks. I am looking for Greninja from Twilight Masquerade. I'm looking for Groudon from Paradox Rift. And a few others here and there. I kind of got a list of stuff I'm looking for. I think these are just duplicate illustration rares. Yeah, I kind of showed all these in a recent video. So we got some Persians. There's not everything is I want to trade. Like, I want to keep like these Persians and Eevees. I kind of want to keep the kind of higher end ones. But like I said, man, you got so many of these things. Squirtles and more Persians, and got some more recent ones, some more 151s. 2 of these. I got one more over here. What's in this one? I really need to kind of go through and sort my cards. I kind of want to get this whole table cleaned off because I kind of want to use this table for something else. Spencer has rediscovered his joy for Thomas Train, so I think we might shoot some Thomas Train videos, but I think I'm going to start a new channel for that. I just don't want to mix Thomas and Pokemon. I just don't think it would be good for this channel. I don't think people, I know some of you guys might say, oh, that'd be cool, but I just don't want to. I want to keep this channel 100% Pokemon. Kind of like we split with the sports cards. We split into Card Clubhouse on that one, just to make things easier and not confuse the algorithm. You know what I mean? So yeah, so guys, if you're looking to trade in some cards for some cards, definitely check out your local card store. Hope this helps you guys out. See you guys later. Bye-bye.